Hi, Coach. This is Lucas from One Day Shootouts. Today, I'm going to go over our planning page to help you set up your spring and help us be proactive on knowing more information about our tournaments so we know how many courts to get and so we know what divisions are shaping up for that weekend. Let's jump right into it. So, right now, I'm just going to log in. If you do not have a login page, please click on Need an Account, fill out that information. Most of you already have a login page, so I'm just going to log in. Alright, so this is the main page. Now, before I do anything, I know that my teams are not all up to date. So that means they played in the fall and the winter. I do not have my spring teams in there yet. So what I need to do is click on teams and archive these three teams, my 7th grade boys, my 9th grade boys, and my 5th grade girls. If you click on the pencil, which is also edit, as you can see, it says fall and winter. Right now it's spring. So I need to archive these three teams. Now I start with a clean slate for the spring. So I'm going to add my spring teams. So now my 2nd grade boys team is in there. I'm going to add my second team. Now I'm going to add my final team. Alright, so as you can see, I have my 3 teams listed. They're all my spring teams. So everything is up to date in my account. I'm going to click on planning. And again, you see my 2nd grade boys, my 10th grade boys, and my 7th grade girls team listed. Now you see all our tournaments. These are all of our tournaments for the spring. So I'm going to register for Sunday, April 19th, Romeoville. All 3 teams are playing this weekend. As you can see, it turns yellow when I click on each date. This is telling me that you're planning to register those teams. They're not registered yet. Now, to register them, you click on the Go to Cart. But before we do that, I'm going to show you that it will keep count of all your tournament registrations. So as you see right here, it says total registrations. It keeps count for you. So I understand that you guys promise your parents and your players X amount of games, X amount of tournaments. This will keep track for you. All right, so let's go ahead and register these teams for April 19th. Actually, I'm going to do one more step before I get here because I just realized that the 2nd grade boys and the 10th grade boys are coached by the same team. Now, I did forget, so I could put it right here and write it in, but I'm going to show you how to do it on our planning page. I'm going to go to comments, click on the 2nd grade boys, and then put same coach as 10th grade boys. Add comment. I'm going to come here. Same coach as 2nd grade boys. I'm going to add comment. Again, this will show you how many registrations each team is playing in. So now I'm going to go ahead and register. I'm going to click on register. See how my notes get populated. I'm going to add those 3 teams. So I'm going to add to cart, go to cart. I'm going to do a payment method of check, proceed to checkout, pay with check. Sorry that's taking a little longer than expected. All right, so now that you see my 3 teams, this is the dashboard. So all this will be filled out after week 1 once you guys play with us. But because these are 3 brand new teams, there's no statistics yet for each team. So I'm going to click on planning again just to show you what it looks like now. Now that I completed registration, now those yellow check marks turn into green check marks. Now let's say you didn't use the planning page. You just clicked on events. You wanted to register for April 25th Recplex. You're just registering these 2 teams. You see your discount after playing with us 1 time. I'm going to put in the coaches restriction here. I'm going to add to cart. Go to cart. Again, this is for April 25th Recplex Libertyville. I'm going to proceed to check out. I'm going to register those 2 teams. And now on my planning page, it comes up right here. So as you see, even if you're not using the planning page, it still gets populated. So you can keep count of your tournament registrations. Now let's say the 7th grade girls team needs to move to April 25th Recplex. So we're going to go ahead and do that now. 1 second. So now I just went into our software and I changed the 7th grade girls because they had a conflict on April 19th and we moved them to April 25th Recplex. I did do that behind the scenes, so now I'm just going to reload this page and you'll see what our software does. So as you see, the green check mark now turns into a gray check mark. The gray check mark means it's been transferred. If you hover over the event, it says transfer to Windy City April 25th Recplex. So this is telling you that this tournament now changed to this tournament. You can always keep track of your past registrations, even if it's a cancel, you're holding it, or it's a transfer. Now, if this tournament was a cancel rather than a transfer, it would be a red check mark. So that's you canceling that team's registration. That would be taken out of the team count as well, or the registration count. Now, if that team knew that they couldn't play April 19th, but they didn't have a set date yet for the makeup date, we would put it on hold, and this circle would turn into orange. And that's how you keep track of all your registrations. It's very clear. And just so you know, even when you click on this and you don't fully register, so you click on April 11th Hammond, you don't fully register, this gives us a lot of information. This tells us that you're planning to register. This tells us what teams, what divisions are looking good. This helps us be proactive on building divisions, knowing how many courts we're going to use, and ultimately put on a better tournament for you. So please fill out this planning worksheet. If you have any questions, you can email me at info@onedayshootouts.com, or you can give us a call at 224-764-1329 with any questions. In the end, we're all in this together. So hopefully the program's being proactive on planning helps us be proactive on running the best tournaments that we can. Thank you.